The holy month of Ramadan, as is commonly understood, is not just a month of fasting for Muslims all over the world. Islamic scholars and experts say that Ramadan is also a time for spiritual growth and reflection through self-discipline and patience. The Sheikh Mohammad Centre for Cultural Understanding, located in the historical Bastikya district in Dubai, has over the years helped both Muslims and non-Muslims by organizing programs, gatherings and lectures in its campus and outside to address the misconceptions and deliver the true spiritual message of Ramadan. As a head of SMCCU, Nasif Qaid believes that Ramadan provides a unique opportunity to appreciate and value the basic things like food and water, without which we cannot survive.
The food and the drinks is really the exercise to show you how you're supposed to look at the things that God has gifted you, value them, but also learn discipline, learn patience, and learn perseverance. You can have it, but you have to wait 16 hours for it. That is, if you start from crack it down, well, a few hours of that goes to sleep anyway. So as a non-Muslim, the whole atmosphere also you participate by, if you want to drink and eat discreetly, fine, but at the same time, if you were to practice this, you learn how you can begin to be in tune with yourself, you become self-conscious, you start to realize, oh my God, look at these gifts, why should I ever waste them? Or, you know, you use too much, like you shouldn't eat too much when you break your fast.
With a cross-cultural mix of 200 nationalities, cultures and peoples of different faiths living under one roof, Ramadan in the UAE feels like a time when the city sleeps during the day and becomes alive during the night. Through various forums like SMCCU's Ramadan lectures, the large expat population in the country are being made aware of the do's and don'ts and why they need to be curious and cautious at the same time. The head of SMCCU says that for non-Muslims living in the country, Ramadan is an experience in itself, and common sense applies when it comes to eating and drinking habits during this holy month.
Ramadan is for everybody. Let's come together, tolerate each other, respect each other, coexist in peace with each other, mind each other needs. I am fasting, don't drink in front of me, don't eat. That's not what it's all about. But at the same time, all the cultures come together and have this spiritual awakening, spiritual, connection, this, what we call it, self-building. The sense of humanity begins to be very apparent throughout everybody. And this is not just for Muslim, non-Muslim, white people, black people. This is for everybody, no matter where you're from, what religion you are, what gender, what status you are. All of us come together and act in a very peaceful way towards one another.
And for people coming all the way from Russia and Netherlands, attending the lectures offered by SMCCU truly feel that these forums are essential for better cultural understanding and enjoying the spirit of Ramadan.
I'm not a newcomer to Dubai, but it's even helpful for me because it's going to be my 5th Ramadan. And I'm still learning the culture and the traditions and customs of the country where I'm living. And I like and I respect these traditions definitely. And just each and every time I'm coming to this cultural center of understanding, open mind, open doors, it's really helpful for me to keep myself refreshed and be able to penetrate into the culture deeper.
I think it depends on everybody's individual taste and interest, but I think that if you live abroad and not in your own country, you should always try to do a little bit to understand the local culture. I've been away from the Netherlands now since 1999. Lived in 6-7 different countries, and it's always nice to get a little bit of exposure towards the local culture and also show interest in the local culture.
As we can see, the holy month of Ramadan in the UAE is not just a time to celebrate the spirit of humanity, but also a time to reflect and help each other through various acts of compassion. This unique experience of togetherness cannot be explained, but can only be experienced in the UAE.